Give me 1 second to set up the live stream, please, and then I will get into your reading. All right, so these are the cards that came out. I used multiple different decks at once, so different cards from different decks come out when I use the oracle cards. And this is what was coming out. It was the first card that came out was Embracing Change. So this card is the first card that came out. So this card is what's really going to set the tone of this reading. So you guys are like in a transitional phase, a phase where change is not only inevitable, but it's also strategic. Just like the art of war, you know, this isn't about chaos. It's about knowing when and how to adapt and staying grounded during upheaval and really using your wisdom and maybe even your experiences to navigate shifting perspectives, energies, landscapes of certain aspects of your life, things like that, okay? So there's this sense of kind of like a warrior energy here, but it's internal. On my other channel, the Hermetic Empress, which is my main channel where I do pick a card readings, and I also give spiritual advice and tips and witchy advice and tips. I was actually just posting about the benefits and powers of swamps, okay? If you guys want to go check that out. And people that work with the energy of swamps really know how to adapt, because every living creature, everything around a swamp or in a swamp, they have to learn how to adapt. It's a very strong, powerful energy of adapting. And so, yeah, some of you guys may want to go back to my other channel and go to my YouTube shorts and click on that, because I just posted that before pulling on these cards in this energy. So swamps could be a confirmation. Maybe swamp animals could be a confirmation. Swamp plants could be a confirmation for someone. Someone here could live near a swamp, traveling near a swamp. That could be a confirmation. Some of you could be seeing unicorns as a confirmation. Someone could be a singer or a songwriter. That could be for someone else. This makes me think of that song, Don't Stop Believing. I think it's by Journey. I'm not 100% positive, but that song, Don't Stop Believing, could even be a confirmation for somebody. So this is a very whimsical, very innocent type of card. And I feel like your soul is reminding you not to give up hope, especially when times are tough or uncertain. I feel like this singing unicorn energy is suggesting kind of like a playful resilience, and not only just a belief in yourself, but a belief in the magical unfolding of your life and of your future. So if you've been having any, self-doubt or creeping doubts, if you've been encountering any type of doubts, this is definitely going to be your reading. I could also be talking to someone who's born on the 31st, or someone could be 31 years old for someone specific. The Shapeshifter card also came out, and this card says, I will get to know my true self and be comfortable with who I am. So this is really powerful. You guys, you're evolving into a more authentic version of yourself. So perhaps even a version that feels alien-like, because she's looking in the mirror and there's an alien in the mirror. So some of you are evolving into a more authentic version of yourself, but this version of yourself may feel very unfamiliar, or some of you are about to step into this version of yourself that's going to be very unfamiliar, very alien-like, whether you're in this energy now or you're about to be. And this really isn't about becoming somebody else, but it's more so about recognizing all of the forms you have taken just to survive, or to learn, or to experience. And now you are returning to your truest shape, This is you being in survival mode, or struggling or hustling or working or studying a lot. Some of you were just out here surviving. Some of you could have been like researching something, experiencing something, and all of these experiences and knowledge, these journeys that you've had, it's making you return to your truest form. And some of you aren't even familiar with what your truest form even is, but you're about to get familiar with it here soon, okay? You could be seeing aliens as a confirmation as well. Some of you could be working with Saint Bridget, or someone's name could be Bridget, or someone here could have ginger hair or red hair as a confirmation. Someone here could be seeing foxes as a confirmation. Someone here could be 21 years old or born on the 21st day of any month. That could be for someone else. This card is about compassion and giving freely. So your heart is really opening up right now. You're being asked to show deep compassion, whether it's for other people, whether it's for yourself, or both. So you guys could be going through some kind of healing, or this is about healing, whether it's emotional, something to do with ancestors, whether it's something spiritual. I feel like Goddess Bridget, who is a goddess of fire and healing waters, is like this balance between strength and tenderness, or something about Saint Bridget could be healing you, or something about healing waters could be a confirmation, or water would be very healing or beneficial for you, whether that's physical, emotional, or spiritual healing. Or someone here could live near like a natural spring or something. Someone here could be born in the month of May, or someone's name could be May, or somebody's ancestor's name could be May. All right. I'm also hearing someone's grandfather that's born in May. Could be a confirmation for someone. But you need to know that you're not alone. There's like this network of support, whether it's on the physical realm or on or whether it's energetically. There is a network of support here, and that is really aligning around you. So your growth is going to be intertwined with other people. This could be community, spiritual guides, ancestors, soul family. It's like you're definitely a part of something bigger, or you're realizing this or recognizing this. And then this card also came out. So somebody here could be Japanese, or someone could be from Japan, traveling to Japan, born in Japan. I don't know. So, Japanese artwork could be a confirmation for someone, or Japanese music, or something about Japan or Japanese could definitely be a confirmation for somebody here. But this goddess was a very powerful Japanese goddess that was associated with death and creation. You know, so even if something has ended, whether it was a job, a relationship, a friendship, a living situation, a business, something, there's like this potential that's being birthed. It's like a potential is being birthed after some kind of ending, or maybe something that you're going through right now may feel dark or uncertain, but from it, it's like a deep creative potential is rising. And for someone, this could be something to do with your divine feminine power for some of you. But you're definitely walking into some sort of potential, the potential of your true authentic form. Again, this isn't you turning into something you're not. It's just a lot of things in your past kind of collecting together and forming like this new version of yourself, okay? You guys could be seeing giraffes as a confirmation as well. This card is about reflection. So some of you may need to really step back and observe. This card could be encouraging you guys to see things from a higher view, or a higher perspective, or a different perspective or something. Make sure that you're not getting caught up with like worrying too much or worrying yourself to death. Reflect on your journey, how far you've gotten. Reflect on your past, your journey, everything you've gotten through. Please do not lose your perspective with something or your hope with something. You definitely need to detach slightly from some sort of current struggle so that you can see like the full potential, the full beauty of where you're headed at in the future. Okay. So some of you definitely need to reflect in order to change your mindset or perspective with something here. You guys could also be seeing snails, or this could be like a confirmation that maybe something's moving very slowly for you. All right, you could be seeing a huckleberry. Something about huckleberry could be a confirmation for someone as well, okay? You need to trust the process. Like, even when nothing seems to be happening, even when things are moving slow, you really need to trust the process with something. There definitely is some kind of growth that is happening under the surface of something that you're doing or going towards. But kind of like a snail, you're going to have patience and faith. This is an energy of gentle movement forward. It says trust in the invisible. Trust in the invisible. That could be your intuition. It could be energy. It could be something on your spirit team, but you need to trust in something that's technically invisible. Because there's something invisible, whether it's your intuition, whether it's spirit, whether it's ancestor, whether it's some kind of energy, whether it's spell work, something is working on your behalf, but you don't see it. It's happening under the surface. You guys could be seeing lizards, maybe specifically blue lizards or striped lizards as a confirmation. Someone could have a pitcher plant, or a pitcher plant could be a confirmation for someone here. Something could feel really stuck right now. Like, it's interesting that all of these cards are coming out, because this card is actually the stagnation card. And I keep talking about swamps as well. So something could feel stuck, something could feel stagnant right now, whether that be emotionally, spiritually, or creatively. Something could feel stuck within a connection, something, okay? The pitcher plant is a trapper in the card, and the lizard gets caught in it. So there may be something or someone that's draining your energy, or you could be caught up in some sort of old pattern that maybe once helped you in the past, but now it's keeping you small. Like, maybe there's a certain pattern, a certain schedule, a certain routine, a certain way of doing things, a certain way of creating that helped you in the past, but maybe it's not helping you so much now, or maybe it's only getting you so far, or it's keeping you small now or something. So you definitely need to be doing something different, or something different's going to come to you. A different energy, a different, something that inspires you, something. I feel like you guys are going under like some kind of very deep metamorphosis here. Some of you are like changing in ways that may scare you. Honestly, some of you are changing in ways that may scare you, but you're being asked to trust the process. Like, your inner truth is emerging, even if it doesn't match your outer world yet, or your outer self yet, but your inner truth and your inner world is emerging. And there's this need to balance reflection with action, or to give compassion. You know, give compassion to others and yourself, but not to the point to where you deplete yourself, though. Because there's something in your life that's stagnating, but only because you've outgrown it. Like, once you acknowledge this, the flow is going to return to you, whether it's a creative flow, a spiritual flow, an emotional flow, it's going to return to you. You need to believe in your magic, have faith, take your faith very seriously, or your magic very seriously. Okay, this unicorn is not joking around. They want you to believe in yourself, believe in your magic. You know, look into where are you resisting change. What is trying to emerge within you that you've been avoiding or not maybe fully embracing? Is there a person, place, thing, or energy that's contributing to this feeling of stagnation? And what do you need to do to let go of something, or to change something, or to switch something up? Some of you need to really deepen your trust in some sort of unseen forces that are guiding you. Okay. And see, someone's name could be Cornelius. Someone here could be working with Saint Cyprian, or Saint Cyprian is helping someone here. And then I'm picking up the name Cornelius, Victor, Edith, Wilton. Someone here could have a Dalmatian dog. Someone here works with Dionysus. If somebody's grandmother was unalive, she's guiding you and protecting you. If somebody's grandmother was unalive. Oh, that's like extremely specific for somebody. Someone's name could be Muhammad. Tom, Yam. Andrew, Kim. Ninian. Louis, Almond. Some of these names could be a confirmation for somebody here, okay? Robert, Francis. Someone could be a doctor or works for a doctor. Someone could be German. Someone could be a writer, a composer. I said a singer or songwriter earlier as well. Someone's connected to Pope Benedict. I'm also picking up the zodiac sign of Virgo. That could have been a message for someone that's a Virgo. Picking up on Rome, Italy for someone else. And something about, I was picking up Dionysus, but I'm also picking up, I can't remember how to pronounce his name, but it's like Bacchus. I think it's Bacchus, Bacchus. Someone could work with him. Someone's having signs of stigmata. Okay, so for some of you, oh my God, this is so creepy. Okay, that movie Stigmata could be a confirmation for somebody. It's like an old movie from like the 90s or the early 2000s. I can't remember. It's a really good movie. It's actually one of my favorite movies. I just haven't seen it in a really, really long time. But I'm getting this, I heard stigmata. Okay, so that would explain someone, specifically somebody is having... Okay, remember how I said you guys are like emerging into like this new version of yourself? For someone very specific, I could only be talking to like 1 or 2 people. Someone is emerging into a more authentic version of themselves, but they're having side effects or signs or confirmations that they're going through some kind of stigmata. And I believe that's when you get similar like wounds or something as Christ. Let me look this up. Stigmata is wounds, scars, or pains on a person's body that correspond to the crucifixion wounds of Jesus Christ, including the hands, feet, side, and head. A stigmatic or a person, you know, dealing with stigmata is seen as a person who has received these wounds as a miraculous sign of their deep spiritual connection with Christ's suffering. Saint Francis is the first recorded person with stigmata, and while some cases have been attributed to self-infliction or psychological conditions, others are considered genuine spiritual phenomenon by the church. So there could be some kind of like physical manifestations through wounds, whether it's visible or invisible wounds, whether it be permanent or temporary wounds. And it could be appearing in locations that match Christ's crucifixion, you know, the hands or the wrist or the feet, the side, the head. There could be some kind of like spiritual significance to this, because it's like it says people that deal with stigmatas often view the experience as a blessing and a sign of divine favor, identifying intensely with Christ's suffering. The church itself has investigated potential cases to rule out, you know, other like natural causes or anything. Like the church a lot of times will get involved and investigate it to make sure that it's like a miracle instead of a natural cause or like a psychological condition. The Vatican investigates claims of stigmata, examining a person's spiritual life, their mental health, and the nature of the wounds to verify their authenticity. Some of you may literally be dealing with a authentic stigmata experience, whether it's a small one or a big one. Some of you could literally be having genuine, authentic stigmata experiences, and that movie Stigmata could be a confirmation for someone. And you guys, you don't even have to be Christian. In that movie Stigmata, I think she was like an atheist or something. She was like a hairdresser who like went to raves and clubbing, and she had sex and would drink and party. She was not really a church girl or a Christian girl whatsoever, but still Jesus felt like, you know, she connected or resonated with Christ's suffering, so Jesus chose her to deal with this stigmata. The movie came out in 1999. And it was a really good movie. I'm going to have to watch this again soon. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania could be a confirmation for somebody. Because in the movie, they're in Pennsylvania. It's got Patricia Arquette in it. Someone could be Brazilian or travels to Brazil or from Brazil for someone very specific. Yeah, you guys could be having a very, for some of you, it could be very interesting. You could feel like it's a miracle, it's a blessing. Some of you, it may be scaring you or freaking you out. Because I even said that earlier, that for some of you, you emerging to this other version of yourself could be scaring some of you, and I couldn't really understand why I was getting that message. And for some of you, it could be scaring you for different reasons for different people. But for someone, I'm literally picking up stigmata energy. This is so wild. Maybe others of you are getting some sort of spiritual upgrades or upgrades with your spiritual or intuitive gifts or abilities. Maybe that's freaking you out. You know, I don't know. So different things for different people. Very interesting reading. Thank you guys for being here on the live stream. I'm sorry I couldn't read chat while I was doing this reading. But I hope you guys are well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.